Punjabis who have immigrated to Canada and the UK have become a very high disposable income community, number one. At the same time, Pakistan has become a beggar. But more importantly, what has happened is governments in Canada and the UK, in the name of not interfering in community affairs, have essentially thrown their local Sikh populations to the wolves by allowing the violent uh, 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 community leaders to essentially feudalize the community under them. I can tell you for a fact, Sikhs in Canada, I know so many Sikhs in Canada and the UK who live under terror that if they don't rock up to an anti India protest or something, something will happen to them.
Wow.
The Khalistanis situation out there. They've essentially been thrown to the wolves under these rapine, vicious, nasty feudal leaders who use the community to further their own personal agendas. And it's something you just can't prevent. What would a Punjabi family sitting in Punjab do? Live in squalor and drug addiction here because because of the insurgency, Punjab missed out on that cycle of industrialization that happened from 1991 to 2000. That's a missed generation, so they never industrialized. The attempt to modernize the farm laws meant even the defeudalization of society could not happen because the farm laws were then scrapped last year. So what are you left with? You then go off to Canada. So what would you rather do? Have a secure future with government funded drug rehab, uh, even though you have to come out and protest and go burn a few cars every now and then, as opposed to living in India with no future at all. So it's and this is a lot of the opposition to the farm laws had to do with that. Unless you maintain an oppressive feudal environment run by the same people running the community out
Yes.
there, incidentally. The feudal oppressors here, who are the Jat Sikhs, are also the ones who are terrorizing the Sikh community in Canada and the UK. They need to maintain that oppressive rule here so that they can get fodder to run their politics in UK and Canada.
Do you know what? This is real news to me. I've not heard of this, and I'm quite active, so I'm hoping a lot of the audience have really woken up with this because I didn't know that was happening in the West. Um,
It
yeah, I did.
does. It does. I would really recommend you make friends with the worst kind of Khalistani you can find and quietly, the poor ones, and then go into their houses and catch them off guard and have a genuine heart to heart with them.
Wow.
I have several friends who are forced to be Khalistanis in public, who fear for their lives in private because they don't know what will happen to them. And they know both the RCMP and British police are so corrupt and crooked. They will do absolutely nothing if anything happens to their families. It will be written off as culturally relative policing.
It's an eye opener, Abhijit. That really is.